Hello and welcome to Raju Notes channel, your pit stop for weekly current affairs updates. The updates tailor-made for students taking all kinds of competitive exams like UPSC, civils, defense and placement interviews. Please subscribe to the channel and stay updated every Sunday. India's Koneru Humpy became Women's World Rapid Chess Champion for the second time. India's 37-year-old Grandmaster Koneru Humpy has become the Women's World Rapid Chess Champion for the second time. Humpy won the Women's World Rapid Chess Championship 2024 with 8.5 points. She had previously won the World Rapid Chess Championship in 2019. She has become only the second player after China's Zhu Wenjun to clinch the title more than once. Russia and Ukraine have exchanged hundreds of prisoners of war in a deal brokered by the United Arab Emirates. The Russian Defense Ministry said it had swapped 150 Ukrainian soldiers held captive for an equal number of Russian troops. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said 189 Ukrainians had returned home. He added that those released included defenders of Azovstal and Mariupol, the Chernobyl nuclear power plant, and Snake Island. The Russian Defense Ministry said newly released Russian troops were in Belarus, an ally of Russia, and were being given medical assistance and the chance to contact their families. Before the latest swap, there has been just 10 prisoners exchanged between the countries this year, the lowest number since the full scale invasion began. Ukraine said Moscow has released 3,956 people, including soldiers and civilians, in deals with Kyiv since the start of the conflict. In Tamil Nadu, the iconic tourist destination Kanyakumari has added another jewel to its crown. India's first glass bridge over sea was inaugurated there this week. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin unveiled the classic glass bridge that connects the 133 feet tall Saint Thiruvallar statue and the Vivekananda Rock Memorial. The bridge would allow the tourists to enjoy a breezy walk between the two landmarks while seeing through the wavy sea underneath. Constructed at 37 crores, the 77-meter bridge was inaugurated as part of a Silver Jubilee celebrations of the Thiruvallar statue, now renamed as Statue of Wisdom by the state government. Romania and Bulgaria officially joined the European Union's Schengen zone on 1st of January, eliminating land border controls with the other member states. The move allows residents to travel freely without passport checks. Austria, a key opponent, vetoed Romania's and Bulgaria's entry into the zone in 2022. While controls on the air and sea borders were lifted earlier this year, the European Union only decided to remove the border controls for the two countries after Austria dropped its veto last month. Schengen zone consists of 29 European countries that have eliminated internal border controls. Established in 1995, it functions like a single state for international travels, featuring unified external border controls and shared visa policies. India has extended humanitarian assistance to Bolivia to support the tackling of forest fires. In a social media post, Ministry of External Affairs spokesperson Randir Jaiswal said that the consignment consisting of firefighting gear, first aid kit, medicine, and other utilities have departed for Bolivia. Overall, 16 tons of firefighting equipment and related relief material have been sent. He also added that the assistance could also help in tackling environmental crises and health issues caused by forest fires. In a major development for Oman's mining sector, the Sultanate has recommended copper exports after 30 years break with its first shipment of 900 tons of copper concentrates from the Lasail mines in Sohar. The project, overseen by Mineral Development Oman (MDO), marks a crucial step in the national economic diversification efforts. The milestones carries particular historical weight as the region boasts of 3,000-year legacy of copper mining, including operations by Oman mining companies since 1983. The Lasail mine is projected to produce high-grade copper concentrate with 18% to 22% purity levels. with an estimated annual production capacity of 5 lakh tons of copper ore. This operation represents just beginning of the MDO's broader vision for copper mining in the region. Looking ahead, MDO plans to expand the operation with the launch of Al Badia mines in Liva by 2025-26. The two mines combined hold reserves of an approximately 2.78 million tons of copper ore, with the initial redevelopment phase expected to last 4 to 5 years. The government of India launched the revamped portal called as Banknet for the e-auction of properties. The platform consolidates information on the e-auction properties from all public sector banks and offers a one-stop destination for buyers and investors to discover a wide range of assets. Launching the portal, the Secretary of Department of Financial Services, M. Nagaraju, emphasized that the introduction of the platform will aid the recovery process of PSBs, improve the balance sheet of banks, and enhance the credit availability to the businesses and individuals. The listing in the portal includes residential properties such as flats, independent houses, and open plots, as well as commercial properties, industrial land and buildings, shops, vehicles, plant machinery, and agricultural and non agricultural land. The government has said that more than 15 lakh electric vehicles have been incentivized under the Faster Adoption and Manufacturing of Electrical Vehicles FAME 2 scheme. This includes over 14 lakh two wheelers, 1.59 lakh of three wheelers, and over 22,000 four wheeler electric vehicles. The scheme was formulated in 2015 to improve the infrastructure required for the large scale use of electric vehicles. Heavy Industries Minister said under the scheme, additionally, around 11,000 electric vehicles public charging stations have been sanctioned. It said the government is taking several initiatives to give greater emphasis on providing affordable and environment friendly public transportation options for the masses. The center has released the draft of Digital Personal Data Protection Rule 2025. Electronics and IT Minister Ashwini Vaishnav shared that the draft rules are open for consultation and sought people's views. The Digital Personal Data Protection Act 2023 received the assent of President Draupadi Murmu in August 2023. The guidelines proposed mandatorily and verifiably parental consent for children to open social media accounts. India and Iran renewed the entire spectrum of bilateral relationships, including Chabahar port, agricultural cooperation, trade and economic issues, as well as the cultural and people to people ties. The 19th India Iran Foreign Office consultations were held in New Delhi on 3rd of January. Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri and the Deputy Foreign Minister of Iran Majid Takht Ranchvi co chaired the meeting. The discussions were also covering the current regional and global developments, including the situation in Afghanistan, West Asia, and South Caucasus. The Foreign Secretary highlighted the significance of Chabahar port in supporting Afghanistan's reconstruction and economic development. Both sides reiterated their commitment to deepen cooperation in multilateral fora, including United Nations, BRIC, and the SCO. The trophies and mascot for inaugural Coco World Cup to be held in India were unveiled in New Delhi this week. The tournament, the schedule from January 13th to 19th, will feature 21 men's team and 20 women's team from 24 countries. The men's championship trophy is blue, symbolizing trust and determination, while the women's championship trophy dress is green, representing growth and vitality. The mascot, gazelles named Tejas and Tara, embody speed, agility, and teamwork. This event marks a significant milestone for Coco, aiming to establish it as a global sport. China is dealing with an outbreak of a human metapneumovirus HMPV 5 years after COVID-19 pandemic. Reports and social media posts suggest that the virus is spreading rapidly, with some claiming that hospitals and crematories are overwhelmed. Videos shared online show crowded hospitals, with some users saying that multiple viruses, including the influenza A, HMPV, mycoplasma pneumoniae, and COVID 19, are circulating. There are even claims that China has declared a state of emergency, though this has not been confirmed. HMPV is known to cause flu like symptoms and can also present symptoms similar to COVID 19. Health officials are closely monitoring the situation as the virus spreads. The Indian government has requested not to panic till the situation is confirmed. The United States imposed sanction on the Beijing-based cybersecurity company Integrity Technology Groups this week for its alleged role in multiple computer intrusion incidents targeting critical US infrastructure. In a statement, the US State Department said that the Integrity Tech was a large Chinese government contractor. It accused the company of being behind a prolific hacking group known as Flux Typhoon. The sanctions came a few days after the Treasury Department reported that the Chinese hackers remotely accessed several US Treasury Department workstations and unclassified documents in a major cybersecurity incident. Chinese officials have previously accused the US and its allies of having jumped to an unwarranted conclusion and making groundless accusations against China in relation to its integrity and Flux Typhoon. Meanwhile, Beijing on Thursday announced new export control measures targeting 28 US companies and barred 10 of them from conducting business in the country. Among those sanctions are some of the biggest defense manufacturers globally.
Well, that's all, friends, for this week's updates. See you soon next Sunday on the same channel. Till then, take care. Bye bye.